moving on.
Yes.
He returned. The great man, Ja Morant, returned. He has already won 3 of his games. He's won more games than the Detroit Pistons. Did you expect any different in his debut? Now, that is how you debut back to the NBA. Man, let me just finish my hype right now. When that guy came back, I watched that game from start to end. I had a feeling there will be something between Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Zion played good, I would say. Ja Morant, what he did was extraordinary. And for the team to give the ball in the last minute to someone who has never played in 25 games and trust him to win it, man, as I said, Ja Morant is a beast. Ja Morant is here to change the West. And I'm telling you, if he keeps on like this, they'll make it to the playoffs. And I feel bad, or I am scared for the Warriors. What's your take?
Ja Morant is a superstar. Remember, this was the number 2 pick, and that number 2 pick, people were still debating if he was really number 2 or he was the number 1 pick and Zion was the number 2 pick. But that's the debate for them to have. If they still want to have that debate, it's okay. Ja Morant came into the league and became the Rookie of the Year. Now, Ja Morant is following the footsteps of the great people like, LeBron James.
Yes.
Luka Doncic. Luka. This guy is a superstar. And you look at how he terrorized. He didn't even play well. Ja Morant terrorized the league last season.
Yes.
And
I hear you.
the way the Grizzlies were struggling before he came back. And when he came back, he injected that energy, that oomph that the Grizzlies needed.
Yes.
And I kid you not, this guy is a superstar hands down. And he outshined, and he lived up to the expectation everybody wanted him to live to, because he dropped 30 in his first night of the return. And he didn't just drop 30 and that was it. He dropped it and they got a W at the same time. Yes. So I wasn't surprised. I know I've seen this guy terrorize the league with his famous words, "I'm fine in the West." Trust me, Ja Morant is still fine. He's still fine in the West.
I liked how he was being interviewed. Like, hey, how did you do this? You just came back from 25 game suspension, and he said, "Yo, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I do what a dog does."
Yes, sir.
But I feel like that was some type of oomph that the NBA was missing, because you could feel a landscape. He was goated by people like LeBron, gave him salute. A lot of other NBA superstars gave him a shout out. So, yeah.
And you look at the West. I mean, the West has been quiet when Ja Morant was out. Without DeAndre Fox would inject some energy that he brought last season. The West there hasn't been that vigorous rivalry and vigorous, antagonistic teams pulling each other. There hasn't been that. In the East, you find when the Bucks are meeting 76ers, there's something. Yeah. When you see Celtics versus 76ers or Bucks, there's something there's
some adrenaline rush you get when you're watching such a
game. Exactly. But now that Ja is back, you're even scared of the Warriors. The Warriors who've been struggling, we don't even know where they start and end. We don't know if they still want Draymond Green or not. So Ja Morant has brought some spice into the mix in the West. And it's just getting started. I'm glad he came back before it was too late, because right now So I'm looking forward.
There's hope.
There's hope. There's hope towards the end of